women should be given more chances and more capacity to participate, capacity to be part of the decision-making processes, because these processes affect them as women.
Women are engaged in the prey, mending nets, preparing the things that their husband needs before going out to sea. Sometimes they also prepare the baits for fishing. And post-harvest, sorting of fish, taking them off the nets, also preparing the fish, marketing, and also, of course, fish vending or selling the fish around the community.
Fisher communities are this is where you find a very high mortality rate, women dying while giving birth, because they don't have access to health services. I wanted to give a brief introduction of small-scale fisheries to show the impact of small-scale fisheries as far as economic and food security is concerned. It employs over 50 million people, and out of the 51 million fishers in the world, majority of them are women. Half of this population is women. When you talk about liberalization, the small-scale fisheries were introduced to international trade. The moment this was introduced, like, things shifted. The markets were now aiming at fish for export, fish for export, fish for food, no more. The fish we have for our own consumption, for marketing to our local or regional markets, the way it is processed is the conditions in which that fish is processed is in a sorry state. So we want better conditions at that level, because we contribute a lot as small-scale fisheries and as women, because mostly women are into processing. Katosume Development Trust is a local NGO working in Mukono district. It was a membership of like 23 women who were into fishing, but they wanted to come together to form a group and go into fishing, because it was very hard for a single woman to go into fishing and then come back home and take care of the house chores. They decided to organize themselves. When the group grew, it attracted other members of the community to join, but they couldn't be in one group, so they decided to form a network. So they formed a network, which is an umbrella organization, and it was registered as Katosume Development Trust, and now it brings about 16 women groups in the fishing communities. So we decided that as women fisher, we have to organize ourselves and see how we can find alternative solutions to the problems we are facing. Because maybe working in the same industry, doing the same things, the same amount of work, by the end of the day, they will say a man gets this salary rate and a woman gets this, which is lower than that of a man. There are many factors at play when it comes to women and men. First of all, there is a culture, there is a religion, there is a social perception. So that's all factors we need to consider. But again, we also have to look at the fact that culture changes.
In my country, where I come from, women work on the sea. I'm a fisherwoman. You see my hands?
Yeah.
I'm a fisherwoman.
We have to look not to think of the past. We have to look of the future, you know. What is the, where are we going?
But as I was telling you that culture is not static, it is liable to change. I mean,
Comparing to the Philippines, African women as well as the men, no, the fishers, still to work on policies that would make them, that would give them space, no, and the government recognize the value of small-scale fisheries